What's up, babes? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Now's a great time to subscribe. And today's video is extra special because I teamed up with HOTBRAIDS to show you their bohemian curl. This is some bulk hair. So all of you girls that have been wanting to do the boho and y'all are like, Chrissy, I am not that skilled. Please show me another method. You know I got it covered. Now, y'all know I love to receive a few extra goodies in these packages, and obviously these products will actually be available to pick up on their site as well. So they have the comb, the wig comb, the edge brush, the wig clips, all of the details that you need, with a few extra tips and tricks on how to maintain the hair. This is 100% virgin Remy hair. It is actually 100 grams to 50 grams per bundle, and I did receive 3 bundles of the 22-inch bohemian curl. Say that 3 times, okay? Everything will be listed down in my description box below. If you guys decide that you want to install this with either the nail glue or the 30-second hair glue, you guys will get into that in just a bit. I know y'all are like, Chrissy, huh? What? Okay, where are you going with this? Definitely stay tuned. Now, y'all know I have to start off with freshly washed hair, the usual, okay, Design Essentials conditioner, Olaplex shampoo, and then once I am ready to go in and just kind of really get my hair blown out, I like to go in with that Mazzani heat protectant. And if y'all need to play that back, okay, definitely be sure to get the product all over your hair. It is not only going to help detangle, but it's also very moisturizing and it will protect your hair from the heat. So a little does go a long way, but I'm extremely generous when I apply that product to my hair, just because, of course, as y'all can see, my hair is pretty heat trained. So anytime that I wash it, it usually bounces back. So I'm really excited that I've gotten to this point. If you guys did not know, it had been probably about 1.5 years now since I had done the micro links, and they completely destroyed my hair just from excess heat damage. You guys, I was literally pressing my hair out. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen, but when it was time to take them out, y'all, my hair was so thin all the way up, like it was just breaking, and like I was like, oh god, how did I get here? So instead of doing a big chop to go to like 2 to 3 inches, I slowly cut off about 1 inch every few months, and we are back to the regular length. So I'm here. I know some of y'all have probably been following me for a while, and y'all like, Chrissy, how is your hair always the same length? Girl, I've been saying that same thing since high school, okay? Anyway, the good thing is I have learned so much about my hair. I know that it loves water. I know that it loves to kind of be left alone. I don't need to over manipulate it in any way. So take that as a word of advice to you as well. Find a style, kind of stick with it about 2 to 3 weeks. Make sure that you are washing, shampooing your hair, really exfoliating the scalp. Good treatments, trim those ends, and you should be good, okay? Super easy, super quick. Now we're going to get into the style. Y'all know I am the crochet queen, all right? Illusion crochet has been my thing for quite some time, and it seems to be working out for a lot of you guys. And y'all know I always got to start off with that middle part, and then we get into the boxes. Whether you decide to do the boxes column by column, row by row, the choice is truly up to you. Hopefully by now you guys are getting a little bit more skilled in your parting. I'm seeing so many girls pop up trying these styles, and it really makes me excited because I'm like, yes, finally, okay? It is crochet, and that is okay. It is simply a hairstyle that's giving you some versatility. You don't have to sit all these hours for braids. And again, I'm always here to give you guys styles that, I'm saying again as if I already said this. If this is not the first time you've watched me or watch any of my videos, you guys know I'm always looking for beginner friendly ways to help save you time, energy, and money. And I'm the type of girl that likes to do my hair once a week or once every 2 weeks. So obviously I am really inspired to create styles that work around that thought process. And I'm just happy to know that so many of you guys feel the same way. So with school back in, whether you are going to college, high school, middle school, it doesn't really matter at this point. Work, okay, training programs, whatever it is, we always want hair to be at the back of our mind. The last thing you want to have to think about is like, what am I going to do with my hair today? So if you're watching this and it is that day for you, absolutely use this as inspiration to kind of get the job done without having to sit for so long. I know that you guys are typically like, Chrissy, how long did the style take? In this case, literally 1 hour start to finish. Could not make this up, okay? Now, when I include the estimated time that it took for me to actually add the boho pieces to the crochet hair, That was probably about 2 hours. So keep that in mind. I decided to do it on a day that I really had nothing else going on. But if you are in a rush and you're like, Chrissy, I want to do the boho hair, I don't really have the time, y'all, okay? It is going to be much easier to get the job done if you do this without the actual crochet hair, whatever you decide to use, without actually using that in real time. And you guys are going to see what I mean in just a second. It's a lot easier to just throw those little pieces in and go, as opposed to doing it once you've actually installed the hair. But anyway, maybe I'm jumping ahead a little bit too much. Just so far, so good. I'm literally doing 10 little boxes going straight across, but keeping in mind that I still have that middle part nice and strong. In case you guys are wondering like what edge control I'm using, it is the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Extra Hold. So in case you guys, are looking for something to use that is a little bit more on the tacky side, it's definitely not going to give you that white cast. I would say try that one. It can be a little bit on the greasy side too. Another good one would be like Edge Booster, but that's more of a water-based one. So it really just depends on the look that you're going for and what your hair texture tends to respond to. You'll only know that through trial and error. So keep that in mind. My hair is a bit more on it's like I have fine individual pieces or strands of hair, but then it's a lot of them. So my hair looks thick, but a lot of times, even when I'm like going to trim my ends, like you guys got a chance to see earlier, it sometimes will just look like, this is still uneven. Like you need to cut up another inch. Y'all, it's literally just because my hair strands are thin. They are like super fine. I just have a bunch. So collectively, when I put it all together, y'all are like, girl, your hair looks so thick. Maybe I'm delusional. I don't know. But yeah, that my hair just does what it wants to do. So I just want you guys to take what it is that I teach you with, having some sense of your own to say, hey, look, my hair does this. I'll apply this tip here. I'll take it, leave it, and go from there. Now, when it comes to parting, your best friend is actually going to be the Raxel comb with that metal in, just because the moment that you apply that edge control, girl, okay, parting is going to be super easy. Does not have to be perfect. The goal is just to get some boxes in. You could do triangles. If circles fit, I don't really know. If you want to kind of do free parts, you could also do that. Just make sure that you're connecting them. And as opposed to me doing braids or cornrows in the back and then filling everything up, I'm keeping this really, really simple. I am literally putting this baby in a ponytail. If you guys have not already checked out a few of my videos where I do this, typically I will add a few boxes in the bottom and maybe even around the hairline area, on the sides of your ears, I should say, around the entire perimeter, just to give the illusion that you have full-blown box braids, and then in the middle it'll just be a ponytail. Well, in this case, your girl ain't got that kind of time, so I am literally just putting my hair up into a ponytail. And a lot of the times you guys are like, Chrissy, this is a style, your hair is so beautiful, why don't you stop here? Well, thank you, okay, but I always want to elevate the look, right? And so I am the girl that is just in love with braids. I love the way that it compliments me. It's just like my go-to style. If there's any time that I'm looking for something that just makes me feel like me, it's typically some type of braided style. And I've been keeping the hugest secret from you, okay? Not only have I teamed up with HOTBRAIDS to bring you their bohemian curl, I'm actually adding the curl boho bulk pieces to my very own crochet hair. If you guys didn't already know, it is available. All the details will be listed in the description box. You could totally use whatever crochet hair you feel, whether it's braided, twisted, locks, so on and so forth. If you guys are looking for a boho hair that is definitely gonna last, this hair was super soft, did not have to do much to it at all. You guys see I applied a little bit of mousse, just real quick and easy, and then of course allowed it to kind of clump up on each other and literally the pieces separated on their own. I wanted to keep this very natural and lightweight and not like overly done. So if you're somebody that wants more boho hair, add more pieces. If you want less, do that as well. For me, in this case, I did go ahead and apply about 2 to 3 strands per crochet braid or twist. So totally up to you, whatever you decide to do. Literally, I just slipped that crochet needle right up through the twist, and then of course created a loop with the boho hair, which is super easy to do. Just wrap it around your finger and then latch it on to the latch hook or the crochet hook, and it will form a knot. You guys will kind of get a chance to see this here. So I just slipped it through, pulled it right through the knot that I created, and voila. Okay, super easy. And then of course I just applied a little bit of nail glue. You could absolutely use the hair glue. You have that option. It may be better to do it on dry hair just so that you don't risk it like turning white or anything, but super easy, fun, and a good way to just kind of switch up your look. So I'm ready to go ahead and install this. Now, just to go ahead and get the ponytail started, I'm using an elastic band, and I just cut it and literally started to add the crochet pieces into this little like crochet makeshift ponytail situation. And ideally what I'm going to do is just use it as like a scrunchie kind of situation. I'll end up tying it around the base of my ponytail, and you guys, it's gonna give the illusion that I have a full style going on. Okay, the same way you would do a bundle ponytail, a clip-in ponytail, it's a crochet ponytail. Now, looking back, what I probably will do in the future is actually wrap the strand instead of like tying it in a knot like I'm doing now. Obviously, this is gonna work just fine, but in retrospect, now that I'm looking at this, what I probably should have done is just attach one end to the very end of my braided ponytail and then continue to wrap it around until I reach the top of it, just so that I did a better job of actually hiding that little bun in the middle. It's nothing worse than seeing somebody with a ponytail and then they have that big old bun in the middle and you could easily see, okay, it's like parting the seas. So just take that as a tip or a trick. It ended up turning out really, really cute in the end. You guys will see, thank God, because I had this extra hair to put in the front. If you guys decide that you just want to do the ponytail and you're okay with the way that that looks, girl, listen, be my guest, take these tips and find your own creative way to make it work for you. I know y'all are usually like, Chrissy, the parts, the little boxes in the front, like that's a style within itself. You are actually right. It is super cute, but y'all know I got to turn it up. Okay. So I'm just going ahead and pretty much crocheting the hair into the boxes, which is the true essence of the illusion crochet method. So essentially it just makes it look like you have a bunch of box braids. And then of course, what I'll end up doing is pretty much just flipping these over the ponytail. And yeah, we gonna have a quick little crochet ponytail going on. But man, I was so mad at myself that I did not think of this in the moment. I absolutely should have just braided my hair down, took one end of that elastic band with the crochet already on it, probably secured it with like another scrunchie on the end, wrapped it all the way up, like literally like wind it around like I would if I was gluing a ponytail on or sewing a ponytail on, and then closing it off at the very base. Girl, I think that would have been so genius. So I didn't do it. Please do it for me, okay? Hot Braids did an amazing job with this hair. It was so freaking soft. And the cream of nature just allowed the curls to kind of pop. It already had a natural shine. If you guys are one of those people that feel like you want more of that like effortless, you know, not overly done look, then skip the mousse. You could totally just add the hair in as is. You don't have to ever wet it. Or you could decide to wash the hair just to get rid of that like super uniform pattern. Wash it, or at least run some water under it and then let it air dry. So then that way when you're ready to install, it already has that like natural wave that we're looking for without you having to add the actual mousse. Because you know, the mousse will kind of clump it together. So many things, so much information. Y'all, I have been talking a lot this video. It's because I'm so freaking excited. I will actually be doing a dedicated video in other news about all of the other things that I have going on, but for now this was a quick and easy style just to get me up and out of the door. And y'all know I'm not really the type of person that likes to wear like ponytails going to sleep just because of the tension. The greatest thing about this is you can literally take it off. So add maybe 5 minutes to your morning routine. Your hair is already done. You aren't having to worry about using rubber bands or anything like that. Take that scrunchie out, undo that little ponytail. Y'all saw how easy it was just to like throw it on and go. Okay, super quick, super easy. And if you do the method that I'm saying, where you literally just wrap it around the base of your ponytail, you won't have to worry about trying to hide that bun every day. Okay, because I ended up having to pin some pieces and pin the bun down, girl, was a whole thing. Okay, a lot of that kind of got skipped out of the video because I didn't want y'all judging me because the focus is the hair. Okay, boho everything. And I'm really excited because I did end up using quite a bit of the boho hair, and I still felt like I could have added more. So of course, y'all know I will in just a second. Just closing off that final piece. And crochet to me is just super simple, super easy. I'm not having to worry about my twist slipping out, textures blending, sitting there for a million hours. Y'all, the work is already done for you. Literally just adding that boho gives it a little bit more va boom. The twists already have that little curl on the end, and so you don't really have to worry about too much. It's giving you like vacation bay for less. Okay, super quick, super easy. And then go ahead and get you a nice big old scrunchie. Okay, I totally should have just like wrapped it around, probably even cut this one too, because girl, I had a time. Okay, and y'all wonder why my arms are so strong. This is the reason. I do my hair all the time, literally do my hair all the time. This is the real workout. Okay. Anyway, once I finally got the ponytail a little situated, I went ahead and wrapped around a little bit of hair around the base, and then I really had to maneuver that little, like, you see what's going on. Okay, we did a pretty good job of getting rid of it, but I know that ponytail could have sat even more flawlessly. So take the tips and the tricks that I gave you to do even better than me. Okay, I'm just inspo. That's it. That's all. I'm so happy to have gotten the chance to actually partner with this company because I have never actually worked with boho hair or any type of like curl, bohemian, individual bulked pieces at all. I've kind of been staying away from the knotless situation just because I was kind of intimidated by it. But with more practice and now with the crochet, okay, girl, you don't even have to worry about doing it too much of nothing. All you need to know how to do is a quick little latch hook. Okay, what SpongeBob said, a loop-de-loop and pull, baby, and you are looking good, y'all. I am so corny. Listen, I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Anyway, y'all see how quick and easy that was. In some of my other videos, you see where I have like actually secured the knot with nail glue. You don't actually have to do that, girl. If you get it looped in there the right way and it's laying flat against your head, you should be okay. In this case, I didn't like cut off the other end. I literally just looped it through, and whatever extra hair that was kind of like coming out, I allowed it to come out, and whatever like shorter piece, because there was like this awkward shorter strand, I just kind of tucked it into the hair, and that was pretty much it. Super quick, super easy. I also probably should have like crocheted a few pieces coming out of the actual twist and the base of the ponytail too, because I think that would have just made it look even more believable also. But you know, trial and error. There's just a bunch of different ideas that always come after I watch my videos back. And then of course you want to keep you a spray bottle handy. I don't have anything in that spray bottle. Literally it's just some water, girl. That's it. That's all. The hair is doing what it needs to do, girl. It is so freaking cute. It just looks super effortless. Like, take me to the beach, take me to Jamaica. Actually, I'm going to Jamaica and I cannot wait to actually do more with like boho hair. Super cute. Okay, so I did decide that I was gonna add a few pieces just to kind of face frame just a teensy tiny bit, but I didn't want to overkill, so I ended up just doing about 4 strands, pulling those out, securing the ponytail, and you guys, I think it's a look. You tell me. I mean, leave any comments or questions below. I know y'all are gonna be like, Chrissy, wait, so like you didn't do anything to the back? Girl, no, I didn't actually. Okay. Like, I'm actually mad at myself because it's so funny how the illusions are a thing and we all love them. Let's be honest. Nobody's really checking for you that bad. And if they are, please tell them to stay out your business, okay? If you are nervous about the back, I have so many tutorials to show you just how to continue that little box going all the way down into the nape area to keep you locked and loaded. If you are like me and you kind of like, girl, okay, this is the style. Like, period. This is the style, okay? Literally, you could even add a little bobby pin just so that you can secure a couple of the braids down so it sits flush to your head. I do that with my little curly ponytail all the time, girl. Anytime you see me with that curly ponytail and a hat, that's what I did. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love y'all so much. Stay pretty. Keep in mind, all the details are in my description box below. And special thank you to Hot Braids. Bye, y'all.